Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. So right away, as I was about to start this reading video, I felt really pulled to a rose quartz crystal that I had sitting out on a table. So rose quartz might be significant to someone here listening who will resonate with this reading. I also heard an airplane right as I started the recording. So airplanes might also connect with someone. This may also indicate some kind of travel, or maybe there is a distance between you and a specific person who's going to come up in the reading. This could even be a romantic connection because, of course, rose quartz can be very connected with the heart space, with love and romance and romantic kinds of relationships. So with all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the traditional tarot cards and see what messages start to come through this reading. So we have the Two of Wands in the upright position. This can really represent two different paths, some kind of decision point. Can I get more details or information on this? Okay, so someone might be feeling as though they're stuck at a choice, almost like they're walking in circles, but it's happening mentally. There is something really powerful taking place on the third eye chakra, which of course is the seat of intuition. So what I want to say is that the person I'm speaking to feels like they've been stuck on some kind of choice or decision. Maybe you've been stuck in a certain connection or a certain kind of situation with a person that's very confusing, or in a certain environment, and you feel like you're constantly in internal conflict about it, or kind of battling with yourself, like, should I stay or should I go kind of energy. But it feels to your conscious mind as though you aren't making progress or aren't moving fast enough, or like you're just kind of running in circles. But I feel that the major message coming through here for you is that while your conscious mind might judge you feeling as though you're running in circles, those circles are actually like a spiral staircase that you are walking upwards. So whereas from a 2D perspective, a spiral staircase would look just like a circle, like a cycle that keeps repeating itself. But when you look at it from an actual human dimensional perspective, when you add in those higher dimensions, you see the depth, and you see that what you're looking at isn't a circle, it's a staircase, and that you're being elevated through those circles. You feel like you're running. Now, I know we're talking very symbolically here, using these kinds of geometrical comparisons, but for the person I'm speaking to here, you will understand this on a deep level, that what appears to your mind as circles is actually an elevation taking place spiritually through a literal higher dimensional transformation that's happening in your life, that is so essential, that's so powerful, that's going to prepare you for receiving the amazing things that are going to be coming into your life. So the main message coming out here at the beginning of the reading is, don't judge yourself for feeling as though you are running in circles, because that is so often a misperception of our own mind when it comes to our progress. Oftentimes our own conscious mind cannot conceptualize the nature of our so-called progress spiritually, energetically. It can't conceptualize our spiritual evolution or our ascension process, because so much of that progress is taking place in the invisible realm. So it can't be perceptibly seen and measured and worked out in this linear fashion. It's a process of trusting and surrendering and believing that there is a higher transformation taking place, knowing that intuitively. In fact, I feel that beneath sometimes those conscious fears that come up, you already know all of this information. You intuitively know that there is a major transformation happening within you and that you are in the optimal place wherever you are, even if the mind is trying to push you out of it. Like, why don't you just make a choice, make a decision, take a path? Your heart knows and your intuition knows that you've been perfectly placed in the optimal position for your soul's growth and evolution at this time. So really, you don't need the message coming through this reading video because it's not really new information to you. You already know this information, but hopefully hearing it in another external form will be a confirmation for you so that you can more consciously connect with that knowing that's already within you. Here we have the Mystic Rose and Rapture. The Mystic Rose says compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. And Rapture says sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. I'm getting so much sacral chakra energy from that card. I feel for the person I am speaking to here, whether you've thought of it specifically as being your sacral chakra or not. Of course, it doesn't matter what word we use to describe it, but you've really been healing your sacral in the sense that you've been allowing yourself to reconnect with your own body, with Mother Nature. You've been practicing rooting yourself in the present moment. You've been allowing yourself to enjoy this beautiful physical human life experience without needing to figure it all out through the mind, understanding that you incarnated here as a soul to enjoy and experience being human, and that when you allow yourself to follow those feelings of joy, of passion, those moments of excitement, you are living in tune with what your soul came here to be and do and experience. So I'm really feeling like there might be a message from the Rose Oracle guidebook here as well. So I am going to turn to the page here. Well, I was going to look up the Mystic Rose, but as I was flipping to that page, I landed on the Rapture card, which is the other card. So let's go ahead and channel from this card. This says, Flora is the ancient Roman goddess of spring and flowers. In one myth, she was struck by Cupid's arrow and, overwhelmed by love and completely breathless in a moment of rapture, she called for Eros. However, the sound Ros came out of her mouth instead, so Rose became another word for Eros, and it also became the symbol for love, beauty, and passion. This card comes with a message about receiving and giving love and pleasure. Flora wants you to know that your sensuality, your passion are sacred and holy. She wants you to connect with your true sensual nature and to celebrate this in all people. This is a return to love. Wow, that feels like an absolutely beautiful and so deeply healing message from the Rose Oracle. So I am going to be reshuffling the cards here, and I'm really loving the flow of this energy that we've been picking up in the reading today. So I want to see where else it can carry us. What else can I channel for the beautiful souls who are tapped into this collective? So we have Journey in the upright position. This could be connecting with the number 222. This could be speaking to you going on some kind of journey. This could be an external journey or an internal journey. But I'm getting that regardless of whether the journey is external or internal, it's deeply rejuvenating for your mind, body, and soul. So maybe it's some kind of external journey you're doing to allow yourself time to rest and rejuvenate. Or maybe this is just you allowing yourself to spend more time with your internal world to rest and rejuvenate, maybe in the same physical location, but to just allow yourself that time and space for replenishment here. Now, I did get the 5 of Swords reverse position. This can be about a conflict ending, moving into a peaceful resolution, reaching some kind of compromise. And we also have the Queen of Wands reversed. So there may be a bit of an imbalanced feminine energy. This may have been a friend. This may have been someone who you got a little bit of a weird feeling about intuitively or didn't fully feel that you could trust. And I'm hearing that there's been a reason that you've had that feeling. This does seem to be someone dealing with a lot of insecurities that they tend to project outward, and you may have experienced that with this person. In fact, you may have pulled back away from them into the hermit mode here just to really focus on yourself. You may have been preferring to be alone rather than being around this specific individual. This is someone who really struggles to be alone with themselves because of these insecurities that they are dealing with. They really don't have a strong relationship with their inner world. And with the Moon card reversed, this is interesting. This is about releasing fear, unveiling secrets. Maybe this person will open up to you and share some of those deeper insecurities or some of why they were projecting or behaving the way that they were. And this might actually surprise you to hear from this person. It might be a little bit healing or give you a sense of closure if you don't desire to keep connecting with them. If you do desire to keep connecting with them, then receiving this information could allow for a little bit of a fresh start in that bond. I am getting that for many of you. This could be a friend or a family member. I'm not getting as much of a romantic energy for most people listening, but I do see you here as the Empress. I'm hearing at first this person projected their insecurities onto you because they were jealous, because that was kind of their unconscious reaction to seeing you really embodying the energy of the Empress here in this beautiful, receptive, magnetic space. But ultimately, that jealousy and insecurity has actually shifted a bit within them, and they're actually feeling a bit inspired at this point in time by you and by your rise into this place of empowerment. I'm hearing that this is someone who's seen you rise from the depths of hardship or despair or really challenging times in your life to become the person that you are today. And again, at first, this triggered some jealousy that may have caused you to pull back from them in the hermit mode. But ultimately, this is someone wanting to make peace with you, wanting to share some of why they behaved in the way that they did, and feeling a bit inspired by you in your power. Now, of course, it's entirely up to you whether you allow this specific person back into your life. That's completely your choice as the conscious creator of your life. But it's very interesting. I'm hearing there might be this theme of people who at first projected onto you who are now feeling really inspired by you in like a social sense or a platonic sense. People who have seen you rise from the ashes, who have seen you come out of these hardships in your life and only seem to be stronger for the things that you've gone through. I'm hearing insecurity turning to inspiration. So a lot of people that in the past you may have had to pull away from because you merely being in your empowerment was triggering their insecurity. Some of these individuals are going to be coming back in because that insecurity has shifted into being inspired by you, and they're going to want to know how you did it. They're going to see you as a leader and a guide and want to heal that bond that they shared with you. Now, of course, again, it's entirely up to you what you do with those forms of communication, if or when they do come into your life. This is just what I'm picking up on from this energy today. Now, with the King of Swords reversed, I'm hearing that this shift isn't limited to potential feminine energies in your life. There's also this masculine energy of someone who may have displayed some narcissistic traits or tendencies in the past. If not, they just came off as very selfish. They may have been overly cautious when it came to taking action towards you or towards the connection. And in doing so, They may have missed an opportunity with you that was very divine, because the Ace of Wands reversed, this card of missed opportunities because of hesitation, is sitting on the crown chakra. It's like they were sleeping on a divine connection, meaning it's like they were keeping their eyes shut. They weren't taking action on a connection that was highly sacred and divine with you. But again, I feel now, I didn't pick up initially whether I was speaking to the divine feminine or divine masculine, but I'm now getting that most of you who are part of this collective specifically will resonate mainly with the divine feminine energy. And the person that we're speaking about here, this King of Swords reversed, that may have missed a romantic divine opportunity with you, is most likely a masculine or divine masculine energy. Also, because you're coming up here as the divine feminine, I want to share with you my most powerful tool for really activating your goddess energy as the beautiful, magnetic, creative, divine feminine being that you are, that you came here to be. And this is my divine feminine subliminal called the Awakened Divine Feminine. Now, this is so powerful for helping you get into that state where you are effortlessly manifesting from a place of really being in alignment with your inner healed feminine energy. This will help you be more receptive, more open, more creative, more easily able to access that beautiful flow state energy that is also so powerful, because from the flow state we manifest works of art that are truly aligned and magnetize in a lot of attention and positive support from others as well. So this subliminal comes from my Subliminals app, Sound and Soulful. As you can see on the screen, on this app, I have over 130 subliminals for all different areas of life. And subliminals are so powerful because they are affirmations that are designed to deeply reprogram your subconscious mind. And it's actually the subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So when you reprogram your mind with subliminals, it's like this backdoor fast track to manifestation. I have personally seen more powerful results in my own life using subliminals than any other tool. So I'm so excited to be sharing all of them with you as well. And again, specifically for this reading, I would really recommend my Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal. You will most likely start feeling the results from just a few days of meditating with it consistently. So try it out for yourself. You can download my app and sign up for a 7-day free trial account by following the link in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Okay, so what I'm seeing from this masculine romantically connected to you who used to be that King of Swords reversed energy, who may have been imbalanced, they may have came off as selfish or cold or was just overly cautious when it came to taking action towards you. They are now coming up as really wanting to fight for this connection in a very active way. Whether they've begun showing that in the physical world or not, I see them really gearing up to that. And you might be feeling that kind of revving up energy as well. I mean, you'll notice through shifts in our collective, I've felt this surge of energy in the last week where I've been putting out a lot more videos. And I would imagine that in your own life, if you're connecting with this reading, you may have felt a surge of energy or creative energy, however that shows up for you personally in your own life as well. And again, this is someone who is feeling very, I want to say very protective of you, very defensive of you, like wanting to claim you and this connection for themselves, wanting it to be exclusive, whereas they were very much in a passive energy in the past. So this is a major change within this masculine. We also have the Sun card in the upright position telling me that this divine masculine is going through an awakening spiritually. They're really coming into their personal empowerment, and this is sitting on the root chakra. And what that indicates is that this spiritual awakening is actually very conscious, because the root chakra is most connected to the conscious mind. So this is a masculine who is not only awakening spiritually, but is very conscious of it as well. They're very aware that they are beginning to go through some kind of awakening. They might even be consciously researching things like twin flames or soulmates or other spiritual terms. And they are really wanting to, in fact, I feel they're going to at some point communicate in some outpouring to you with the Ace of Cups, that they want this new beginning or new opportunity with you romantically, that they want to bring this into fruition, whereas in the past, it felt like missed potential, like wasted potential, but they are very motivated to have that no longer be the case. I also noticed the Temperance reverse card and the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting because Seven of Cups is all about a multitude of options. And I'm getting that you, Divine Feminine, are in that state of having a lot of potential options and opportunities. Now, you might be open to this romantically. If you are open to it, know that you do have many, many, many potential romantic options. But if you're closed off to that, this also could be career opportunities, opportunities for financial abundance, for manifestation of some of your goals or dreams personally. Take that as it connects. But regardless, this masculine's awareness that you are on the rise, that you do have many potential options and opportunities, is pushing that feeling of urgency to communicate their offer. With the Temperance card reversed, I'm just getting this very impatient, restless, urgent energy. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is someone who wants to put the work into this. They want a commitment here, and they're very focused on getting it. They're very focused on overcoming the obstacles. There's just such an energy of self-motivation and determination, like in persistence around this masculine. It's almost the opposite energy from what they displayed in the past when they were very passive towards the connection. So I really hope this reading has resonated with someone listening. I am going to be pulling a final Rumi Oracle card. I really love reading from Rumi to close out the readings. These messages are just always so beautiful from the Rumi Oracle. I definitely highly recommend this Rumi deck and guidebook as well for those of you who use tarot in your daily life. But for this reading, we pulled the card Passion for Purpose, which, if you've been following my readings recently, you know that this card has come out in multiple different readings in the last couple weeks. So the guidebook here says, love like life flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. And it also says, as we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honor humanity, and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. If you do resonate with my energy, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post more energy updates, inspiration, and information. Of course, if you are interested in my Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal to really activate that goddess essence and energy within yourself and effortlessly manifest more of your soul's desires, the link to get the app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful day, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.